Well, let's get back to the presidential campaign right now. Joining us is Chief Strategist and Communications Director for the Republican National Committee, Mr. Sean Spicer. Sean, thank you very much for being with us.
You look very nervous to be on with us today, or unhappy. I can't tell which.
It's anticipation more than anything right there.
No. Look, after yesterday, I had 6 root canals a couple of years back. I felt better in that dentist chair than I think Brian Fallon felt yesterday when he was on CNN, because having to go out and explain the IG report that came out on Hillary Clinton and spin it. I'd rather sit. I look more comfortable.
Let's put you in the dentist chair,
more comfortable after 6 root canals than he looked more comfortable on CNN. I'll tell you that.
We're putting you back in the dentist chair right now.
Here we go. Sean Spicer, do you think Susana Martinez is a good governor?
I do.
We ask because the presumptive Republican nominee doesn't think so. Listen, Sean.
We have to get your governor to get going. She's got to do a better job, okay?
So what do you say to Donald Trump?
Well, I think they have some differences that need to continue to be resolved. But I think as Republicans, as a party at least, we're very proud that we elected the first Latina governor as a party, the first female governor in New Mexico, and she's done a phenomenal job. I think they have some policy differences. They have to spend some more time talking about the concerns that they have.
Does this help
Governor
party
Martinez
unity?
has expressed that she hasn't gotten to know. Huh? Hey, look, when you compare the two parties, look, we have some folks that want to get to know our presumptive nominee a little bit better. We understand that. But if you compare the weeks, and let's you play
Sean,
a clip
Sean,
here, but let's go to the other side.
I want to stay on Susana Martinez. Hang on.
Hold on. No, I get it. But let me just answer the question.
Go.
And the answer is that yesterday, you have the IG of the State Department that was appointed by Barack Obama come down very heavily against Hillary Clinton. You've got top Hillary surrogate Governor Terry McAuliffe joining her under FBI investigation. You've got calls from the Senate, from Democratic senators to have Debbie Wasserman Schultz step down as the DNC chair. You have Bernie Sanders supporting the primary opponent to Debbie Wasserman Schultz. When it comes to comparing where the two parties are, when it comes to comparing the weeks that we've had, I think we have some differences that have to get resolved, but I will take where our party is 7 days of the week over where theirs is.
Sean, if a Democrat went into New Mexico and said what Donald Trump said about the sitting Republican governor of that state, you would respond differently, no?
How?
You would not defend the governor more than that? He said she's done a bad job. He said they need to get...
But you asked me, hold on, no, what do you talk? You asked me a question. I said that she's doing a great job. We have a lot of respect for her. I think that as a party, we're very proud of the fact that the first Latina governor in the United States was Susana Martinez, a Republican. I think she's got an amazing life story. I think she's done a lot of great work in New Mexico. She's something as a party that we're very proud of. So how much more defending do you want me to do of her? I do think that they have some differences between the two, but I think as a party, we're very proud of Governor Martinez. We're very proud that it's a Republican Latina that was elected first. We're very proud that the first woman that New Mexico elected was a Republican. I don't know how much more defending of her I can possibly do.
That was more. Thanks.
Was more.
Appreciate that.
Paul Manafort, Donald Trump's campaign chairman, he did an interview with the Huffington Post. Very interesting interview. One of the things that was quite interesting was what he said about their potential running mate, or what they won't have as their potential running mate. Probably won't choose a woman or a minority as a running mate because that would be viewed as pandering, I think. Do you think that would be viewed as pandering?
No, I think that people are twisting what his words were. His point was that Donald Trump's not out to pander. He's out to make this country better. He's out to solve the problems. And what you see on the other side is literally a pandering. The way that they're lining up their VP, they're like, what does Hillary need more of and who fits the bill? I think what Donald Trump's made very clear is that he wants a partner who can be president on day one should something happen, somebody who understands how to get things done in Washington so that we can finally start fixing some of these problems.
I wasn't taking Paul Manafort out of context. I was reading his words, though.
You know, his point, though, was that Trump's not going to pander when it comes to his pick, which is in direct opposite, the opposite of what Hillary Clinton's talking about on their side, which is they're trying to figure out what void Hillary Clinton has the biggest area to fill, whether it's with minority groups, whether she's got to fill something on the left by appointing a far left progressive like Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren. But they keep talking about what they need to fix on their side. I think what Paul Manafort was making very clear is that Trump needs a partner who can be president day one should something happen, but more importantly, someone that can be a partner to help get things done in Washington.
Sean, are there women or minorities out there who could fit that bill in your mind?
Absolutely. I just talked about one. I know that there are still differences between the two, but the fact
I don't think that's
going
to happen now. I think that's an unlikely match.
But I'm saying, no, but you're asking me a question. I think that when you look at the Republican Party in terms of the level of elected officials that represent, that want to make a difference in America, it's the Republican Party that's the voice of young, optimistic leaders, whether it's governors or in the House or the Senate. It's the Democrats who represent style, old school.
Now that was not our fault. That was a technical difficulty.
I don't think it was Sean's fault either.
I don't think it was Sean's fault either. Unfortunately, it looks like the shot has gone away. So sorry, Sean, if you can still hear us. I doubt we're going to get it back in time. Oh, Sean, are you back? Who do you think that was? That's a final question.
I didn't go anywhere.
Who do you think pulled the plug on that interview?
Huh?
Who do you think pulled the plug on our interview?
Debbie Wasserman Schultz or Hillary Clinton. I think Hillary Clinton pulled the plug. There's no question about it.
Okay, wait. Final question, since we're clearly have gone off the rails as we always do with you. Should Donald Trump debate Bernie Sanders in this mythical world that we apparently live in where they're talking about having a debate before California?
Well, I think if it did, it would be a huge contrast in the direction of this country. I think, look, when you look at what Sanders is offering, the only thing that Bernie Sanders offers is another flavor of Ben and Jerry's ice cream. It's a far-left socialist agenda where he's got, whether it's foreign policy, the way he wants to partner not with Israel, the destruction he would have with that relationship, our foreign policy, our domestic policy. I think it would be a massive contrast in the direction that this country could choose. So I think it would be a phenomenal debate if it happened. The other thing that's odd, by the way, is that Hillary Clinton refuses to fulfill her promise to debate Bernie Sanders. So there is a void because Hillary Clinton refuses to actually keep her word and do what she said in debate in California against Bernie Sanders. But do remember,
Donald Trump also did not debate at least once because he just didn't want to.
Yeah, but he never said he was going to. I think there was a commitment between Hillary Clinton gave her word to Bernie Sanders and to the Democrats.
All right.
No, they did not. No, that's not true. That's just not true, though. The fact of the matter is that Hillary Clinton did agree to 4 additional debates with Bernie Sanders. Once she got what she wanted, she broke her word, which is exactly the reason that most Americans don't trust her.
Our favorite Spicer.
We have to cut you off
of life.
For